Today is Saturday, February 8th, 2020. Back in the Twinkie again, of course. It is 73 degrees in here, 68% humidity. So what I'm doing is cutting my corrugated metal panels to fit in the living room. And I still have 3 more to cut. Oh goodness. There we go. I'm liking the way it looks. But man, I'm tired today. It's been a really hectic, crazy, busy week. But I've got to do this today. I'd like to take a break, but I have to get this done today because it's going to rain all this week, starting tomorrow. And we actually got some rain this morning, which I wasn't expecting. So anyhow, and I got my little spacer things on the floor. Went back to Home Depot and picked up a bunch more samples just so I could use them as spacers. Okay, I have all my pieces cut. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon now. I started about 1 and I've had like 7 interruptions since I started. So what I have to do now is start screwing them to the wall. I have to make sure I have support beams behind each one in appropriate places. And if I don't, then I will have to make a support beam and use the mending plates to put that support beam in, which I've done in the past. I also have to cut out my sections where the electrical goes. Not going to do that until I'm ready to secure the panel down in case I'm off on my measurements. Also, I went through 2 Dremel cutting blades, metal Dremel cutting blades. So that's really not bad. The first one I ate up on the first panel because I went too fast. So I learned my lesson from that one and went slower on the other ones. And made it through all of them. And some of them I had to do extra cuts on, so that's pretty cool. And this is what I look like when I'm cutting. Protect your face, protect your eyes, and protect your hands. And a long sleeve shirt, buttoned up the whole way to the neck, and some kind of scarf around your face to protect your face from little metal shavings. Okay, since I have never done this before, I thought I'd just take one of my scrap pieces and do a little bit of practice before I actually go inside and mess with this. So okay, pilot hole. Wind's kicking up. I went in and got a mic. I hope it helps. Okay, so we will try this type. That looks nice. I'm not too sure which screw I want to use. And I'm drilling pilot holes so I don't walk my screws, because that sucks when that happens. Okay, let's use the other type. This type. Okay, that one seems to damage the corrugated metal a little bit. So I think I'll stick with this one. That's a little wider head. So I'll just stick with this one. I think it'll be fine. Nice and secure. Okay, cool. Okay, here goes nothing. Ay, ay, ay. I'm scared. Oh, geez. What if I screw something up? I'll be okay. I'm just being a big chicken. Just being a big chicken. Ah! And I'm walking my drill. Darn it. There we go. Awesome. First piece. First piece. Oh. So nervous. This is something I've been waiting for a long time. The floor and the wall. Oh my gosh. It's going to be lovely. Okay, 3 are probably enough. I don't want to go overkill on this. There we go. And it's not catching. That's another issue. The screw's too short. Okay, so I did a little research. It says use a punch and don't put force on your drill bit, especially if you're using thin drill bits, which is what I'm using, because you will break the bit, and putting force in it isn't going to stop it from walking. So I do have a punch. I got this when I was putting the Max Air fan in the roof of this RV, because I had to punch out rivets. Okay, this part of the job is proving to be a bit more difficult for me. You know, they make it look so easy on videos, but they cut out the bad stuff. So anyhow, what I am doing right here are my boards underneath. So I'm marking my floor, and I'm also marking the windows where they are. So I'll do that and just kind of work on one panel at a time. It is the next day, Sunday, February 9th, 2020. 73 degrees in here. I had so much trouble yesterday, I just had to walk away. It was, yeah, it wasn't going well for me. What I really needed, I found some more screws that will work, hopefully will work better. We'll give it a try. And a friend loaned me a driving bit, because my driving bits, I don't have this size. So we're going to try that route and see how it goes, and let's hope that it works. One thing about these projects is you cannot get too anxious, you cannot get too aggressive. You will break things. I just broke my metal cutting Dremel blade, but it had cut all these pieces anyhow. But anyhow, yeah, I got too aggressive with it. So I put a new blade on. Fortunately, I picked up some new blades the other day. So I have to cut out for the socket. They're fairly easy to do. I just masked it off, measure, write on my tape my measurements, and just cut. But that one is just, you know, cut straight down, across, and up. So that'll work. And here's my other one that I cut. I might have to manufacture my own face plates. No big deal there. I could probably use the rubber, the rubber baseboard things. So I'm going to cut this, and I'll spare you because y'all gave me a big laugh. It really did. over the Dremel sounding like a dentist drill. I loved it. That was hilarious. Okay, got it cut out. There we go. Looks good. I take my tape off and secure it down, secure this panel down, and then I'm pretty much done with this part of the operation. I'll have my friend Jason come in and do rivets on the seams that wouldn't seal down because the corners caused me to go off a little bit. Couldn't seem to keep them straight. But that's okay. That's okay. Wow, this has been a job. Okay, but I'm not finished yet, so back to work. Right here is some truck SUV edge trim. It's what I put around my door. I have to redo the door again. I should have put my cut end on this side, but that's no big deal. I'll get to that eventually. And I'm going to put it on the edge of this. There you go. That goes against the wall right there, just to make sure it's nice and safe and nobody will get cut on it. Okay, I got it done. Oh my gosh, I got it done. What a project this was. It wasn't, it was up there on the top 5 tough projects for this RV. I think my toughest was putting my Max Air fan up here. But then again, it was really hot. It was summertime when I had to do that because a storm took out the other vent cover. And I'm still going to get one more for the bathroom area. So I'm still a glutton for punishment. But my wall is finished. You know what else is awesome? I still have all my toes and my fingers. Yes, I have all my fingers and toes. This is kind of cool. Look at the light reflections it casts on the floor with this light beaming against the wall. That's kind of cool. I like that. Of course, I'll have a rug on the floor and stuff, but still. I might have to do some uplighting from behind the furniture or something like that. I like it. Oh, this is just feels so good. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to have this done. Maybe tomorrow I'll start on the baseboards. We'll see. That looks good. I like it. Better than what I had hoped for. And that little piece right there is my divider piece for the kitchen area. When I get the vent hood up, then I'll put that up. Awesomes.